Roger Bromley, you're a visiting Professor of Innovation and Collaboration here at the University's 3M Buckley Innovation Centre. You're also a big advocate of what you describe as the open innovation paradigm. How does the open innovation concept work, and how might that involve the University's Innovation Centre?
Yeah, I can give you perhaps an example of open innovation, and hopefully something that we all recognise. 100 years ago, Henry Ford was one of the world's largest car manufacturers, so much so that he not only made his own cars, but he had his own iron foundries, he had his own rubber plantations, of which he controlled all the way back to making a car. But of course nowadays nobody makes cars like that, it's not efficient to do it anymore, and most car manufacturers, or all car manufacturers, manage a lot of their manufacturing through the supply chain. And it's really surprising that it's actually taken this long for us to figure out, well, if that's true of making a car, is it not also potentially the truth of how do we innovate how we make a car? And so similarly, therefore, car manufacturers now don't try and invent everything themselves. They say, what is it we're good at inventing, or what can we develop? But also how can we reach outside our organisations to see what good ideas there are? And that's essentially all open innovation is. It's basically saying we don't have all the brains, we don't have all the knowledge, let's reach outside our own organisation to find out who else has got some good ideas that we can incorporate. What's really exciting about the 3M Buckley Innovation Centre is that it's taking it to the next level. So it's saying to organisations, you can be based here, but you can reach into the capabilities within the university. There's over 20,000 students, there's 4,000 or 5,000 highly skilled academics and researchers. So why not have them as an extension of your own R&D department?
Are you working on anything at the moment that would be a good example of open innovation and the work that the Innovation Centre does?
Yeah, we've got a really exciting project. Our lead partner, industrial partner, is Network Rail, and we're developing what we call smart fasteners. So these are nuts and bolts that are able to sense the clamping force they're under and also communicate that through wireless data transfer. And what's turned out to be extremely important is a very close relationship that we have, although we're based here at the centre, but with some of the leading researchers in the computing and engineering department, without which it would have been really, really difficult for us to make the developments. The other advantage, of course, with this relationship, it means that as we bid for Technology Strategy Board funding, it really does help us a lot to be able to talk about not only our industrial partner, Network Rail, but also our academic partner, namely University of Huddersfield.
The University of Huddersfield, inspiring tomorrow's professionals.